Let's try this again. Let's try it. Come in, come in. Hopefully, you guys can switch over. Right now, I don't see anybody has popped over yet, but I'm on my tablet this time. See if we can't get this to work. Yay! Okay, cool. Terry, she's Cushionberry. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Is that better? All is good? Much better? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah. See, my I'm so used to my studio microphone. So the computer without it, I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a while since I used it the old school way and not the new uh paid out the butt for the microphone way. Thank you. I'm glad it's much better. And I hope that the people that finally made it in are able to make it back into this one too. Um, but to go back and answer the other questions, happy embroidery machine, perfect, excellent choice. I do like a happy machine. And then the other question was what? I can't remember what the other question was. I apologize. Oh, cool. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. What was your question? It was you that asked the question. Am I not mistaken? Y'all know I'm getting old. Now y'all getting old. I'll be aging next month. So actually, you age every day. What am I saying? I didn't think about it like that. You're gonna buy a new machine. Hi, Kip. You're gonna buy a new machine soon, mainly starting in patches and embroidering heavy cotton type cloths. Um, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Would a Brother PE 770 be a good start till I have better funding? Yes. PE 770 is an excellent machine to use. You can go up to 5x7 instead of the simple 4x4, especially for patches. I mean, if you're mainly going to be doing patches, you don't have to worry too much about going any bigger than 5x7. So you'll be good. Miss Sheila, the Small Happy Journey 7 is a commercial use also, and they support their own, correct? Yeah. If something happens, it's done online with one of their techs. Yes, from what I understand, they FaceTime you, and they will help walk you through how to repair whatever is going wrong with your machine. So Happy has excellent customer service. They also have a Facebook group that you can join, and that will also help you get your information, whatever you need, tech support, and also others who may have had some of the same problems with their happy machines. They'll walk you through it as well. So, yes. What are your preferred sites for purchasing embroidery designs? Miss Terry asked. For me, one of my first go tos is embroiderylibrary.com. So, emblibrary.com. emblibrary.com. I like them for several reasons. Number one, their designs are gorgeous. They are actually having a birthday celebration, anniversary celebration, something to that effect. They have a free in the hoop pin cushion that is super cute. It is a slice of cake pin cushion. You guys, it's free for the entire month of February 2018. So if you have not gone to emblibrary.com and gotten your free in the hoop pin cushion, and they also have a really pretty heart design for free this month, go run and get it. It is super cute. Matter of fact, I want to make the whole cake because from what I understand, you make 6 of those pin cushions, you put them together, it'll make a whole little cake. And y'all know I am pin cushion crazy. So go get your free pin cushion. That's one site that I get my designs from. They have a sister site that they go through. It's called Urban Threads. So you can Google that Urban Threads website. They have beautiful designs too, and a lot of theirs is more, what's the word I'm trying to, trendy. They have a lot of trendy embroidery designs there at Urban Threads. So that's another option. Um, right off the top of my head, I'm trying to think that's about it. Oh, I also like Bunny Cup Embroidery. She has some really cute kid designs, kid type designs. I love her designs as well. And also If anyone else has their suggestions for designs, please put them in the comments section because, you may know of a design site that I don't know. Designs by Little B. How could I not inform you guys of her? Designs by Little B is awesome for in the hoop projects. She has the cutest in the hoop projects. A lot of them, most of them are able to fit in the 4x4 machine. So definitely check them out. Yes, ma'am, Miss Louisa. I'm glad you can hear me too because that kind of bothered me when you guys were saying you couldn't hear me. So it made me feel bad. So we're gonna switch to the tablet. Gosh, child. Oh, what do I think about the Brothers PR 1050E? My question to you that you probably didn't hear me was, is that the 10 needle embroidery machine? I want to confirm that we are discussing the same machine. So let me know if that's the right machine that I was thinking of. Um, let's see. I'm scrolling through the comments. I'm sorry. Kip Frog, thank you. You're welcome. Miss Asora, hello to you, my dear. Thank you for being here. Deborah Olivencia, welcome to you from New York. Thank you. I'm way down in Houston. Miss Sheila, thanks. Eva knew I could ask you. Heard you say something about them in one of your prior chats. Thanks. You're welcome, my dear. Ethan Morgan, this is Veronica from Florida. Last week was my first time ever joining a chat, and this week I had to move to a different computer because of the Super Bowl. I'm so glad to be here. I'm glad you're here too, Miss Veronica. And yeah, Super Bowl is, gonna drive wedges for people this week, from what I understand. Creative Kiwi has some gorgeous designs. I think I'm a part of her website too. So Creative Kiwi is another one, she says. Miss Bickham, thank you for being back. Designs by Juju. Eartha Lewis mentions Designs by Juju, and Regina Young says Designs by Juju. So Designs by Juju is excellent for fonts as well. She has some pretty fonts, and she does have designs. And if you're looking for fonts, I refer people to stitchtopia.com. That's a link in the description. No, it's not. That's a link in the other description video. There's no description down below this one, so we'll have to put a link down there. Um, let's see. There's Designs by Juju, Designs by Little B. I will have to put a link down below. Um, who else do I have? Oh, Stitchtopia. Stitchtopia. There should be a link I'll add below. Another website for fonts would be, oh my gosh, I am drawing a blank right now. The other site for fonts would be Applique Corner. I think is what it's called. Applique Corner is another really good font website. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's Applique Corner. Theirs, I really prefer their fonts. And the reason why I prefer theirs is because they give a little index card that you can print out and you can put in a photo binder and you can flip through and see your fonts without trying to struggle and find them in a whole big old list of fonts on your computer. Or I go through struggling trying to find the fonts on my computer. So that's another really good place to go and get a font. So check those guys out. God's Child, you said yes, the 10 needle. Okay. Here's the thing about the brother 10 needle. I have the 6 needle. I don't have the 10 needle. So I'm going to be jealous of anyone who does have the 10 needle. So that if does I hope that answers your question. I hope that answers your question, my dear. The 10 needle brother machine is awesome. It is totally awesome sauce. Um, you get a bigger field of embroidery for your hats. Um, I'm thinking you get a bigger hoop with that as well than the 6 needle. But the 6 needle machine is awesome. So I know the 10 needle is just as awesome. And then that's 4 more needles that you don't have to worry about changing threads on, dear, when you get a 10 color change design. So yes, I do love brother machines, and the 10 needle would be a welcome in my studio. So yes. Charlotte Villa, hi from Alabama. Hello, my dear. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Janie says, "Oh my C." Okay, oh my CS, and I think Regina Young is saying the same thing. Oh my craft designs give a free design every day. That is correct. Miss Kizzy, hello. Thank you for being here. And also, Oh My Craft, there's a Facebook page for them, and they also reiterate the free design there as well to remind you if you don't remember. Um, God's Child says, "You so sorry you just ordered." I'm not sorry, dear. Did you order mine too? I'm not I'm gonna leave you alone. You will have fun with that machine. As a matter of fact, somebody in one of my embroidery groups ordered two, just got two of them. And yeah, I was a good bit jealous. Good bit jealous. Good bit jealous. What do you obtain first? Domain name, website, then get a tax ID. Right now, I am doing projects for family and colleagues. Can anyone recommend a tax attorney, CPA for e-commerce only in Pennsylvania? Um, hmm. Okay. So, domain, website, and then get a tax ID. This is the thing. You can do that in any order that you choose to do so. I would not say, "Oh my gosh, you absolutely have to get your tax ID first." Don't do it the other way around. I'm not going to say that because a lot of it depends on what you're able to accomplish right away. Like for instance, if you need a tax ID number, like your federal tax ID number for filing taxes, then that's free. All you have to do is go to irs.gov and apply for it, and you get it immediately right there on the spot in most instances. So, federal tax ID number is not a difficult step to take. Now, as far as getting your domain name and your website, you're going to have to figure out what you can afford, and you're going to have to figure out um, what monthly plan you want to go with as far as your website is concerned, or even if you choose to pay yearly, annually, then you'll have to do what's in your budget. So I'm not going to say which to do first. You will have to figure out your budget and then make that call accordingly. Now, getting your domain name though is going to be a fairly important step if you think that someone else may beat you to getting your domain name. So, is your name going to be one that you're worried about not having access to in 6 months? Then in that instance, you may want to go ahead and get your domain name. Um, but there's no real one way or the other that you need to be worried about as far as which one to do first. Now, as far as a tax attorney or CPA for e-commerce only in Pennsylvania, can't help you with that. Number one, I'm not in PA, but I would say reach out to like Candia Hainsworth. She's in PA area, and she's really great. Ooh, fat roll. We don't want to see that. She's really great with business, embroidery business information. So you can check her out. I'm trying to set this where I'm not like right here in my face. I don't want y'all to be right here in my face. So let me move it. Um, yeah, you can do a Google search or you can just go to like GoDaddy.com or something like that and do a search for your domain name to see if it's available. And then on top of that, from what I understand, .coms have skyrocketed in price. It's like really expensive to get .com domain name now. I just looked the other day because I was gonna help someone get a domain name, and when I looked, I was like, "Oh my god, why do these hot food things cost that much?" But you can get an extension like .tv or something else, and it not cost quite as much. So you can look into that as well. So yeah. But as far as a CPA, I can't help you. I'm sorry. Not on that one. I'm not familiar with anyone up in that area. Miss Eartha says that your birthday was Monday and your coworker made you a hummingbird cake and she embroidered a hummingbird to put on top. Well, that was nice of her, especially with her knowing that you do embroidery. That was really sweet. That was really sweet of her. So, um, you're in the Google Plus group. I'd like to see the hummingbird. I bet that was pretty. So put a picture of that for us so we can see it. Sheila Cuffy says brothers are easy to use. They are good machines and expensive. Happy embroidery machines runs about 8,000 to 9,000, while Brother Six Needles here in Virginia is 10,000. Happy is a lower cost budget. Keep in mind, Sheila, that what you're doing is you're paying for a name. To be completely bluntly honest with you, you're paying for a name, and a household name. Actually, that's a better way to describe it, because if you go to someone and you talk to them about a sewing machine or an embroidery machine, one of the first names that's going to come up is not Happy. Why? Because Happy is industrial. So if you're talking to a big embroidery business owner or someone who is commercial embroidery, they're going to know about embroidery. Okay. Not, Susie down there at Joanne's Fabrics and Crafts, because she's going to mention the local smaller machines faster than she's going to mention, what's the name of that embroidery machine? I think it's like Meister Gammer or something like that. And the only reason a lot of people know about the Red Line commercial machine is because Red Line has been flooding Facebook and flooding Instagram, Meestergram. That's it. See, most people, general people, you go to Joanne's, they're not going to know that name. They're going to know Husqvarna. They're going to know Viking. They're going to know Faf. They're going to know Singer. They're not going to know those commercial names because those are huge commercial machines. Okay. So that's why the cost is a lot lower, because you're not paying for that name. So, keep that in mind. That doesn't mean that Brother is a bad machine, because it's not. It's an excellent machine, but you're going to be paying for a name. Let's see. Kip says any sites or software you recommend to take an image to convert to a digital file for the machine. So you're looking for a digitizing software program. Digitizing software programs are quite pricey, because what you're doing is delving into an area of embroidery where it requires expertise to take an image and turn it into embroidery stitches. Most of those programs run anywhere from 700 to four, five, $6,000. Now, Sew It Pro is a program, an embroidery editing program that I offer to teach and I talk about a lot. They have a sister program that's called Sew Art. And we earlier when I first started, we had a viewer in here and she teaches a lot about Sew Art. She has a YouTube channel, Claire Dog Designs. If she's still in here, she can put a link. Well, no, because y'all can't see the link. Lord Jesus, I keep forgetting that I'm not on my computer. But if she is in here, she definitely teaches excellent tutorials on how to use Sew Art. And Sew Art is $75. Okay. If you're interested in that, you can purchase it on my website at thebabiesbooty.com, or you can purchase it on her website. I don't know her website right offhand. I apologize. But if you're on her YouTube channel, I'm pretty sure she has a link to her website. But you can try digitizing with that program. I personally use a digitizing program called Willcom Hatch. It's $1,200 for that program. So you could look into Willcom Hatch. That's another pretty decent program that you can use to digitize with. That's what you're looking for in software. So give that a shot. Bickham says Planet Applique. Yes, that's another good one. Jolson's Designs. Okay, Jolson's Design is Jol's is in Sam ONS, not Jolston's, which is what I keep searching for when I go to find them, and I'm like, oh, that's not right. Jolsons. Jolson's Designs is another really good, inexpensive website for fonts. Excellent fonts. I use their fonts quite frequently as well, so definitely use them. Secrets of, not familiar with them for embroidery, but Urban Threads, definitely. I mentioned that as well. Joni says, are you attending a conference in Houston? If so, which one? No, ma'am, not attending a conference. I'm actually here on a personal embroidery instruction, personal private embroidery tutoring instruction here. So I'm teaching a class. Um, and I've been here since Wednesday. Been here since Wednesday. And I leave tomorrow. So, and I was going to um there was one lady that was in here last week, and she wanted to meet me at Joann's, but I don't have transportation, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to just say, "Yeah, I'm gonna be there." So I apologize if the person watches this. I apologize that I missed you. I did go to Joann's, and I did meet one person that I've been seeing online, so that was really cool to meet her. And I've had a good time here, so I'm looking forward to coming back. Let's see. I will do that. I'm in Pittsburgh. Okay, cool. That's what's up, Miss Like Grandma's Hands. And I have gotten behind in my chat, so give me a sec to catch up. Sheila Cuffy says, okay, thanks for that. I know I have a Quattro and it was expensive. Oh my gosh. Quattro can be expensive. Oh, Marge, you're also paying for service. Yes, you are. Very much so. Debbie Kidd. I started out with Brothers. I love them, but wanted to go with commercial machines. Brother is an excellent machine. It really is, especially if you're starting out. Um, and if you have low budget, it's perfect because they have the smaller 4x4 machine that is very affordable. And then they have the larger multi needle machines that are very user friendly with the little pretty keypad, and it runs excellent. It uses the home size needles that are easy to get to. So that's a plus. It holds the smaller spools of thread for us home users. That's a plus. So there's a lot of pluses to using the Brother machine when you're starting out to do embroidery. So yes, that is also God's child said that I was thinking about Happy. Yeah, the Happy machine is an excellent machine. Deborah, did you do the bling on your shirt this evening? No, I did not. The student that I am working with, that I was teaching, I had her do it because we also included bling in our instruction. So I thought this was a really cute saying that she came up with, and I begged for a shirt, and she made the shirt for me. So that was a part of class. So I got a cool shirt out of it. But thank you for noticing that. Marge says I have a Pantograms GS 1501, same machine as the Avance. See, another commercial machine. So yes, they're good machines, but they're created to do commercial jobs, like commercial quantity type jobs. So large quantities of work is what those are made for. Um, let's see. Red Line had a special for their 15 needle at $5,999. Wow, cool. Ends January 30th, but still up. They would have to honor the price. Yeah, Red Line I've heard is a decent machine. From the people that I know that have it, I haven't heard any complaints. So I don't know very much about it though. Let's see. Marge says So Art 64 is a good auto digitizer. I have Fancy Work Studio about $100, but it's not an auto digitizer. You do all the processing yourself. I'm not familiar with Fancy Works. That's a new name for me. I haven't heard of it. Sheila Cuffy, thanks for having this. I've met a neighbor. Yes, it's really cool to be able to meet up. I preach that because you never know when you may need a helping hand, or you never know when you may need support. Like, for instance, I do have a person in the next city to me, and she does embroidery. She's also in my embroidery Facebook group. Well, Candia's embroidery Facebook group, Embroidery Boss. and we connect all the time. Like one time she needed some 60 weight thread. I just so happen to have it. Hey, come get it. Come get it if you need it. It was on the weekend. Thread store was closed. Come get it. So that helped out. And then she needed some assistance with getting some embroidery work done. I needed something done. So, we go back and forth and look out for each other. And it's invaluable, you guys. So, I definitely suggest if you're not a part of the Google Plus group, go ahead and join because we do keep in moderate contact, not a whole bunch of traffic there. But whenever you work on a project, you can share a picture. If you need information, you can go ahead and ask questions. People are there to help you. That's the whole point in the group. And also, if you're on Facebook, you can join up in the Embroidery Boss group. You have to answer some questions, but that's not that big of a deal. You come on in and you can find support there as well. And that group is way bigger than my little group. That one is, I want to say, about 4,000 members strong, and maybe a little bit more than that. So you have a whole host of folks that you can join in with and ask questions if you need some direction on something. So, yes, those are a good couple of resources, and it is important to reach out because you never know when you may need someone or need some support. Debbie Kidd says, I have commercial machines already. Commercial machines can be the way to go if you got a lot of work. Terry says, I got my free cake pin pushing and a string heart. Thanks for the heads up. Yes, I'm trying to tell you, isn't it cute? It is like the super cutest pin cushion ever. So, like I said, I intend to make the whole cake. I'll do that when I get home. Kizzy says, I have been having issues with it. So, a Pro is not responding. Any suggestions on how to get it to respond? It should always respond. I haven't had an issue with that. Maybe try uninstalling it and reinstall it. From what I understand, don't use, what did she say? Don't use, Internet Explorer, I think. Use Google, or don't use Google Chrome, use Internet Explorer. I'll look into it. Do you have my email address, Miss Kizzy? If you do not, it is thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. TheBabySbooty @gmail.com. Email me while and after the broadcast. I'll look that up. But one of those they suggest you download with it and not the other because one of them it doesn't download right. I don't know which one it is because I haven't had any issues and I downloaded mine with Google Chrome, so not sure. Miss Cat, hey, my wine had me down. I bet it did, girl. I ain't shame. I might have a little sip of something after I'm done with this myself. If you guys are interested in add-on type machines, there is a machine called a Maya. You can add as you grow. That's pretty cool. So, in other words, the Amaya machine, which stands for as many as you add, the Amaya machine comes with one head or maybe two. And then as you grow, you may say, "Ooh, I need two more embroidery machines," where you're just adding two more heads to the exact same embroidery machine. So that's really cool. And of course, I'm sure that's one where you can get as big as you dabbling need to. So that's really cool. Sheila Cuffy says, "Has anyone heard of?" And I'm skipping ahead. Has anyone heard of Wilcom ES65 Designer? It's a digitizer. Girl, yes. And from what I understand, that's a $4,000 machine. I mean, $4,000 program. Am I wrong? Please let me know if I'm wrong. Because last time I checked, it was expensive. And I was like, ooh. But it's worth it. Because if I'm not mistaken, with that will come, you can digitize fonts without any issues. Whereas with the will come hatch, you don't digitize fonts unless you already know what you're doing. So, I love meetup, says like grandma's hands. I do too. It's really cool. It's really cool. So yeah. Um, God's Child says nice. She did a great job. Miss Bickup says you can also buy the machine only to cut costs if you already have the software. That is correct. I saved $1,000 on the price of the machine that I have because I did not buy the software. I didn't need it. I had Solar Pro, and Solar Pro did everything that their software did. So I was like, "What's the point?" And it did save money. Miss Kitty says yes, thank you. Okay, not a problem. Just email me, dear. Um, Susan Green. Sorry, I'm Guess I'm getting to the point where I need reading glasses. Is there a larger hoop for an HE240 Brother embroidery machine? It looks just like your Brother SE. There is a repositional hoop that you can purchase off of Amazon. Now it's listed as a 5x7 hoop. That is not a 5x7 hoop, but it is listed as a repositional hoop. Um, in most of my videos, I have a link to my Amazon store where you can purchase the repositional hoop, and you can go a little bigger than your 4x4. I think it takes you out to like 4x6.7, 6.5, something like that. You can expand outside of that 4x4 range. So that is on Amazon. You can go to Amazon and do a search for repositional hoop 4x4, and it should pop up and you can purchase that. And if you have Sewot Pro, which will help, I have videos that will walk you through splitting up a design to do repositional hoops with Sewot Pro on the 4x4 machine. The only thing is when you do repositional, it's not like you can take a 5x7 design and split it up and do it on the 4x4 machine, because you can't go bigger than 4 inches in either direction. So 5x7 won't work. You can't make a 5x7 design a 4x7 design. You see what I'm saying? So what I usually use the repositional hoop for is I'll merge two different designs. Maybe for instance, one is a 4x4. Like I've made one a blanket with three teddy bears. So one part of the hoop is one teddy bear, another one and another one, or maybe I want a teddy bear with a name up under it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you say you understand. So sweet. That's what I use my 4x4 hoop for. I don't use it to split designs that are already there, because that's a whole lot of aggravation, um, in my personal opinion. But there are videos out there that show how to do it. So thank you for you guys' questions. I'm looking at the clock and I am coming up on, well, here 7 o'clock. Y'all, it's been killing me. I keep thinking that it's my time at home and it's not. I'm an hour behind. So that's been taking some getting used to. Um, because from what my body knows, it's 8 o'clock, going on 8 at home. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's going on 8 o'clock. I don't know. Don't pay me no attention. But I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get used to this. That's right. It's going on 8 because right now it's going on 7. So normally I start at 7. So that's been interesting to deal with. So how is everyone else that's out there? God's Child, I use Embird. Have you tried it? I did try it. I downloaded the trial version before purchasing Sew It Pro, and I didn't get along with Ember at all. So you said it's full 50. Where you at 4 o'clock, going on 5 o'clock? That's what, 3 hours behind. You're in Cali area, West Coast. You're in West Coast. God's Child say it's 4:50, girl. Maria says, I've downloaded several designs from Sweet Pea. Yeah, I like Sweet Pea embroidery designs and really like their designs. I'm in the process of making a table runner in the hoop. She has beautiful in the hoop designs for bags and table runners. Sweet Pea is good. I do like Sweet Pea designs. She has beautiful stuff. California here 4:50. Okay, cool beans. I'm learning this time zone thing, child. Ooh. For somebody that's a homebody and stays stuck at home all the time, I'm only used to East Coast time because that's the only time that exists, apparently. She says San Francisco, East Bay. Okay, cool. Cool beans, Catherine. Southern California. It never rains down there, girl. It never rains. Don't give me the same. Let me shut up. What time do you fly out tomorrow? I fly out at noon tomorrow. So if you see, Delta going overhead, say hi. That's me up there praying real hard because it's been 20 years since I've flown in an airplane. So, are you visiting in Houston or are you at a show? I'm teaching in Houston. She says happy travels. Thank you very much. Coming was pretty good. A little turbulence, and so help me, y'all. Um, It's been a while since I've flown, as I mentioned, 20 years. And I remember the sensation of taking off, no problem. I was like, "Oh, cool, I remember this feeling." Did not remember the feeling of, when the plane banks and turns. I didn't remember that. So that was like close to passing out moment. And then I forgot about turbulence. Why y'all didn't remind me last week about turbulence? How to shake it. Why y'all didn't remind me of that? I needed somebody to have reminded me of that because when it hit, I was like, I needed somebody to remind me of that. Yeah, safe travels, praying for pray some more because the turbulence thing was like, And then y'all look, why somebody's chap was on the plane as we were landing. Now I made it through, and right there at landing, coming into dropping altitude and stuff, it was some turbulence, right? So you know, I was already praying over this turbulence thing, and I was like, Lord, I forgot about this part, and I kept saying that over and over, Lord, I forgot about this part. But anyway, we going to descent, and somebody's chap talking about, Daddy, I like this part when the plane lands because that's the part where it could crash. Why would you say that? And why would you let your child say that? And why wouldn't you correct him right there on the plane? I'm on the plane. Don't be saying that on the plane that I'm on. I'm gonna need you to not say that on the plane that I'm on. I'm serious. I'm gonna need you to not say that. And I was like, bruh, oh my god, for real? Y'all, it was a trip. It was a trip. I wasn't feeling that at all. I'm trying to tell you. So, yeah. Actually, it wasn't. Just the flying part wasn't bad. It was just certain parts that I didn't remember, you know? So that was gonna take some getting used to. So, yeah. Now that I'm older and my equilibrium is nowhere near like it used to be, is, so yeah. But other than that, it was awesome. I loved it. Excellent experience. I didn't have to go, TSA. I didn't have to go in the back room and get searched. That was a good thing. Had to take my shoes off though. That was, you know, I already knew about that though, but it was still kind of weird. Like really, had to stand in the body scan thing and hold my hands up. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, no drugs or nothing like that on me, so that was good. Um, so other than that, I got in and out. She was surprised that I got my bags as quickly as I did because I wasn't playing. I was trying to get the heck up at that airport. So, it was a nice flight. It was nice. I had it's motion sickness. Right. So I've never really had motion sickness till I got in I think I was 36. No, I was 36 and I went to I don't know how to explain it, but there's a place in North Carolina in the mountains called Mystery Hill. And for what they say, there's only two places in the whole world opposite polar from that one place. This side of the earth, the exact opposite end of the globe, called Mystery Hill. And when you go there, you can lean all the way forward and not fall down. Water flows uphill at that spot. All I know is it's really cool. You can bounce a ball and it doesn't go down; it comes up. It's kind of crazy how it, but it's a geological phenomenon in that one spot. And when I tell y'all, I couldn't even go in the room because I was walking to the room and got sick as a dog because it was like messing with my equilibrium before I even saw the inside of the room. I was getting sick. So ever since then, I have motion sickness. So that's why I was like getting on the plane. I was like, oh, this is all cool. But then when it started banking and stuff, I'm like, bruh, I've never felt this before. So this was, like really weird. Miss Cat, yeah, it's in Boone, North Carolina, is where Mystery Hill is. And it is cool, technically. It's really cool, but sick as a dog. So yeah. Um, so all of that to say, pray for me when I fly out. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. Um, Sheila Cushionberry says, I missed earlier whether you said the In the Hoop pin cushion was available. Embroidery Library. So EMBlibrary.com. emblibrary.com. It is super cute. And if you make one, please send me a picture so I can see yours. Carol Coleman, what are you teaching? Embroidery and rhinestones. So mostly embroidery though. Using the embroidery machine, embroidery techniques, things of that magnitude is what I am doing here. Safe travels. Thank you. Sending prayers. Thank you guys, child. Look, send some extra ones, girl. I'm trying to tell you. May you be granted traveling mercy and protection. Thank you very, very much. I need more of that, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check for freebies on these. Yes. Don't forget to check for freebies on these sites. I know Creative Kiwi and Sweet Pea both have a good number of them. That is correct. You guys, whenever you go to an embroidery site, look for their free designs. At emblibrary.com, the cake, the free pincushion, and the free heart, if you go under embroidery designs, it's under free designs. Always look for that. Always. Most embroidery sites have them because they want you to try their designs before you actually start buying their designs. So you can get free designs at most sites. So yeah, definitely do that. Um, Carol Coleman, trouble every time you fly. Trust me, I understand. Maria says kids will be kids. I'm not feeling that. When my youngest son went on his first plane, he kept asking some pretty frightening questions. No matter how many times we tried to keep him quiet, feed him a biscuit, cookie, cracker, pretzels, drink. I'm gonna need something to happen because that conversation was not appropriate for my plane flight. I'm just saying. Because I was like, oh my God, I was already praying. And here this chap talking about crashing. Yeah, no, I'm gonna need you to hush. Let us see. Anita Good Designs. Yes, Anita Good Designs is another one with really pretty designs. So that's another one. Prayers for a safe trip home. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah, it's going on 8 o'clock, and I don't want to be on here too much longer because I have more teaching and fun to do. So I'm going to sign off here in a moment. There was one new machine here from earlier, and that was, let's see, that was, hang on, I know who it was. I gotta scroll back because I'm getting old. Gosh, child, I believe. Who had the new machine? He had the new machine. I mean, who had the new machine? You know, I always pray for you in our group. Thank you. Carol Coleman prayer sent to you in the pilot. Woo! I forgot about that one. Pray for that one too, because on landing, when we got here, that plane landed, came in like this, and it said boom and hit the ground. Everybody was like, oh, and the guy beside me was like, Jesus. I was like, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this chap over here talking about crashing too. Oh, it was terrible. So yeah, that plane hit. You hear me? It was like boom. It was crazy. But anyway, I know y'all think I'm tripping. Maria, I have had bad motion sickness on amusement rides. Surprisingly, I haven't had that problem. Oh, that's cool. I've had the problem since the 70s after riding on a wild Ferris wheel ride. Yeah, I mean, I grew up Carowinds in Charlotte, so I could ride anything. I can ride anything, but since going to Mystery Hill, I can't ride stuff like that anymore. Marge says good night. Good night to you as well, my dear. Like grandma's hands, the PE 540. Anybody else have a machine? Good night and enjoy your night. Thank you, Susan. Bye, Eve. See you online next week. Leah says, happy embroidering, Miss Ethel. You beating me to it. Gosh, child, not yet. We just started our business this month and bought our third embroidery machine. Awesome. So just one machine. Thank you. Have a good one. Safe trip home. Come in IAH or HOU. IAH, Miss Gloria. I will be at IAH tomorrow. Regina Young, good night. Carol Coleman, happy embroidering. Well, guess what? We're going to ring the bell first. So, oh, here it is. Who's ready for the bell? Let's see. Like grandma's hands, we want to say congratulations to you and your machine. All the way here in Houston. Congratulations, my dear, on your baby, your new machine. You know what? And I need to ring the bell for my host. Y'all just don't understand. She got her new machine. She got a Cricut. Just a bell too. I don't know why she's not in here for me to ring the bell for her. So I'm gonna have to ring the bell for her next week when she's available. I ought to go in there and make her be on camera, but I don't like doing that to people. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I am going to go now. You guys have a good night. Thank you very much for the safe travels. You're welcome, Miss Grandma's Hands. Congratulations to all who has a new machine and did not have the bell ring for them because they're shy. And you guys have a great night as well. I have more work to go do. So thank you. Look forward to seeing you all next week when I'm back in Charlotte and we'll have us a topic to talk about. So you guys have a good night and I will see you next time. And until then, happy embroidering. Have a good night. Bye.